Speculations going viral about the former president of USA, Barack Obama, and wife, Michelle Obama, on divorce. And this is going on, and a lot of people are talking about it, particularly after he had a conversation in Hamilton College, right? Is it Hamilton? Yes, Hamilton College, where he was talking about a deep deficit with Michelle Obama, and he has got a lot of people talking that Barack Obama and the former first lady of Nigeria, USA. Yes, he said Nigeria is always on my mind. They are going to have a divorce. We don't know how true this information is, but then Nana, can you brief us on what is happening?
So apparently before last year, November state elections in the United States of America, we realized that wherever the former president Barack Obama went, he was spotted alone. Basically, the former first lady Michelle Obama was not with him.
Okay.
We never saw both of them. Before the elections, we saw them, but after Obama alone, Michelle alone, and Michelle even went into hiding. She was basically missing in action for a long while. So that was when the whole divorce saga started. Coming up, and the bombshell really happened when Michelle Obama, through her aide, brought out a statement that she was not going to attend the inauguration of the 47th president of the United States of America. I'm talking about President Donald Trump.
Okay.
But then the husband, Barack Obama, was going to attend. So we are not seeing both of them together. And now this statement is coming from Michelle. Mind you, during that time, we also saw Barack Obama alone at various functions, at various events.
He even went for the inauguration alone.
He went for the inauguration alone. What was really shocking is that before the inauguration, we also saw that Barack Obama had a dinner, I think, in Los Angeles with a mysterious white woman. And even information came out that this white woman, apparently, that was seen with Barack Obama, is Jennifer Aniston, Friends, the actress who was in Friends, the series Friends. Yeah,
sure.
Later, Jennifer Aniston also came on a podcast to say that she's good friends with Barack Obama, but then they are not dating. Jennifer Aniston had to clear this because people were really coming at her that, hey, Michelle and Barack are married, and if they're having issues, you don't complicate things and just come in between. So Miss Jennifer Aniston, to escape being the wild one or the black sheep here, had to come out and basically
explain herself.
Hey, I'm not the one causing the divorce. I'm not the one in the middle of these two, and she just took herself out. So that was it. Now, currently, Michelle Obama is having a podcast. She debuted her podcast on YouTube and is doing pretty well. And then she also made certain comments on the podcast when asked about the podcast. Michelle Obama is hosting it, or is having the particular podcast with the cousin. The cousin is the one who's hosting it. So the cousin asks, they do this Q&As, question and answers. The cousin asked Michelle Obama that we are hearing a lot of rumors about turmoil between your marriage with Barack Obama. Can you explain? And then Michelle Obama, Michelle Obama is known to be a person who's very vocal. She just sees it as it is. And that's what a lot of Americans love about her. But then she just came out and said, whatever issues we are having in our marriage, it is our marriage, not your marriage. And we want to solve every issue. If we have any issue, we want to solve it on our own.
Okay.
Not in the
public domain.
So you saw that she didn't really squash the fact that we have issues. She also didn't walk away from the fact that our marriage is broken. So it was like a statement that whatever is going on is our business,
no one's business. Yeah.
So that whole thing even further fueled the whole speculation. Now, that's on the side. Barack Obama also made a statement. This is the first time he's making a major statement after the whole Trump tariff hitting all nations, and even here in Ghana. So at a particular event when he was basically speaking, he touched on other matters. He touched on Trump's tariff and other issues. And one other issue too, which is on the news currently, is his current relationship with wife Michelle. I want to know, are you guys divorced? Are you guys together? Are you guys in an open relationship? What is really going on? And then he made a statement, and this particular statement is what has really pushed us to say, hey, maybe we can speculate that these two guys are having problems. So if you check on the screens, this TMZ says Barack Obama have deep deficit with Michelle trying to dig out of hole. So basically, deficit means that you are basically in debt. Okay. Let's just use Trump's term. Trump is saying that he's tariffing other countries because there's a huge deficit. So basically, if Trump is putting a 10% tariff on Ghana, it means that Americans import more goods from Ghana than they do export to Ghana. So in America's case, they have a huge deficit with Ghana. So in Michelle's case, or in Barack Obama's case, we can say that Michelle Obama has tried everything to make the marriage work. She's more like poured her heart and soul into the marriage. She's sacrificed a lot, whereas Barack Obama hasn't really done enough. So we don't know if this deficit, there's a deep cause of this. We don't know if this deficit is really deep rooted in other issues, or it's really a big hole, as he is indicating here. And at the end of the day, this deficit is leading to divorce, or it has caused them to temporarily break apart or separate. We don't know. Now, on the other hand, there's issues with Michelle Obama and also Barack Obama's children. That's Malia, and I've forgotten the other one's name. Forgive me. So the two children right now know that they're out of college. One is doing some performing arts, and one is just living her life. And the last time we saw them, we saw a not too good picture of them. They were having, a smoke, and people were saying that, hey, we compare it to Trump case, don't do that. The dress well and all of that, and even the dressing and the bikini they were in, people were like criticizing it. That's the naysayers or the haters. So people are saying, people are speculating that, Barack Obama, they've really lost foot, not just on their marriage,
but on their kids,
also on their children, because their children basically are now.
Yeah, I think isn't Natasha that had her video circulating, or her dressing circulating online?
It was both, actually. Both of them were. And even one thing too, which has even deepened this whole rumor, is the fact that one of Obama's daughters, filed a legal notice in California to drop the father's name Obama. So it's a lot. People are saying that this is what really happens when you give too much freedom to your children, all of that. And people also blaming this whole thing on wokeism. You want to be upright. You want to stand for a certain community. You want to give our children all the freedom. You can do whatever. And wokeism, people are saying that the wokeism is not actually giving the opportunity for us to say that, even though there's wokeism, practice wokeism, there are certain things we don't really go there. There are certain things wokeism doesn't. There are certain areas wokeism is not condoned. So this is just one of the many things that is really going on. Yeah.
Wow. Then I'm sure this separating won't be something that is going to surprise a lot of people.
Now, if it comes out that these two couple are separated, most people wouldn't be surprised, because look at the statement Barack Obama says. The former president was talking to students at the Hamilton College on Thursday when he told the crowd he was in deep deficit with wife after 8 years in the White House. So basically, he was saying that at the White House, a lot of things happened that he, in terms of marriage, vacation, he couldn't really catch up. But one of the things you also have to notice that Michelle also was working.
Okay.
In as much as she was taking care of the kids, she was also working. In fact, that is why last year's elections, the polls which came suggested that the only one who can beat Donald Trump is Michelle Obama, because Michelle Obama was actually seen as a hard-working black woman. So it is a whole lot of things. The current event that Obama is at, without the wife, is drawing a whole lot of conversation. Remember that the Obamas were married since 1992, okay? But then since last year, they've not really been spotted together, and that is what is raising a whole lot of conversations on this particular issue.
Wow. So we're going to give you more updates on this issue and more. Just stay tuned.